What's good, y'all? Welcome to the Radiant Impact, the realest show on how we, as humans, are kind of wrecking the planet. But more importantly, what we can do to fix it. And today, we got a deep one for y'all. We're talking about the ocean, pollution, rising sea levels, dying coral reefs. It's giving y'all don't care about the planet, and that's a problem. Let's talk about this whole idea of throwing things, quote, away. You throw a plastic bottle in the trash, think you did your job, right? Wrong. That bottle could end up in the ocean, breaking into tiny plastic pieces that fish eat. Let's get into it. What is the away problem? We all grew up thinking when we throw out trash, it's handled. Someone takes it away, problem solved. But here's the truth. Away is just a fancy way of saying not in my backyard. And you know whose backyard it is? The oceans. Right now, there's a floating island of garbage in the Pacific Ocean. Literally, twice the size of Texas. Just chilling out there. Nasty. It's called the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. And it's basically the world's ugliest island. And look, that's just the stuff we can see. The real problem? Microplastics. These tiny pieces of plastic get into the water, the fish eat them, and now, guess what? We eat plastic too. Scientists have found plastic in human blood, in our organs, even in newborn babies. That means this mess is literally in our DNA now. Isn't that wild? Where is this pollution coming from? Who's making the biggest mess? Is it you? Is it me? Let me break it down real quick. Plastic waste is bags, bottles, food wrappers, and fishing nets. You never see a sea turtle chew on a plastic bag because it thinks it's a jellyfish. Could y'all believe that? Seeing a sea turtle chew on a plastic bag because it thinks it's a jellyfish. Chemical and industrial waste, oil spills, toxic runoff from factories. Basically, rich people polluting and acting like they don't see it. Sewage and farm runoff, pesticides, fertilizers, and straight up poop from sewage systems. Could you believe that there are actually sea turtles mistaking plastic bags as jellyfish? And you know, this is what gets me because in my household, we have a cupboard full of like Walmart bags, Walgreens bags, just like the bags that you take your grocery out of. We have a cupboard full of those bags. We rarely throw those bags away. The only time we throw them away is if like it's broken or if there's like meat juice in it. I know that we love our takeout and our iced coffee, right? We love our DoorDash. We love our Uber Eats. We love our Instacart. But those takeout containers and those coffee cups, lids, and straws, yeah, they don't just disappear, boogie. A lot of it just ends in the ocean. The sewage and agricultural runoff, all of that fertilizer from those farms runs into the water, bro. It messes up the balance of our ecosystems and creates dead zones where nothing can survive. Could you believe that there is such a thing called a dead zone on Earth? We cannot find another planet to call home. If we're already creating tiny, isolated dead zones, it's only a matter of time. I'm gonna let you guys sit on that for a little bit. And we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about the real world consequences. So just enjoy some music. Just to give you guys a quick reminder, today's episode is the ocean in crisis, the away problem, and our impact on the seas. Today we're going to be focusing on where does our waste really go. After we've discussed plastic waste, chemical and industrial waste, and sewage and agricultural runoff, we're moving on to the real world consequences. Have y'all seen those videos of turtles choking on plastic Or birds with their stomachs full of bottle caps? That's not AI generated. More than 1 million seabirds and over 100,000 marine animals die every year because of plastic pollution alone. Scientists have found plastic in human blood, in our organs, and even newborn babies. According to NOAA, over 8 million metric tons of plastic enter the ocean every year. That's like dumping a whole garbage truck full of plastic into the ocean every single minute. If we don't change something ASAP, by 2050, there could be more plastic in the ocean than fish. Like, imagine trying to go for a swim, and instead of fish, it's just floating bottles and plastic forks. Nah, that's not the move. I already don't like going to the beach, but I'm definitely not going to the beach if I put my head under that current and it's bottles and plastic forks in my face. I'm just not doing that, guys. Honestly, this is a lot. We're gonna do a music intervention. We learned that there's no such thing as OA. Every time we toss something, we're really just adding to the mess in our oceans. And guess what? That mess is coming right back to us. We have to do better. Simple stuff. Cut back on single-use plastics. Recycle properly. Stop littering like we don't share this planet. Next up, we're talking about rising sea levels. Yup. Stay locked in because the Radiant Impact is just getting started.